Okay, thumbs up. We're ready. So it's the end of the year. This is a time when people make resolutions of what they want to do or not do in the new year, and reflect on what they've done in the past year. And mine was about looking at how we come through the darkness into the light. And I mean, my life, for those who have been following it along on Facebook and through interviews and such, it appears to be this wonderful, exciting journey where everything is going beautifully. That's not the case. Every single day is an effort, and every single day is a challenge, and every single day you don't know what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. And as I reflect, I started out in 2000, the beginning of this year. Beginning of this year, I started out in Florida at Agangangak's, that's an Anyanized mentor, Greenlandic, and he said I had planned on going to Europe. Oh, backtrack here. This is where I met Christoph, our host here, on the plane on my way to Angangak's circle for my very first trip, and end up coming home with a good friend like Christoph and Anya. So that was a beautiful experience, but that was the end of 2015. And so let's go back to 2016. So then from Florida, I decided I wanted to come to Europe, and all I had was enough credit on my credit card to buy a two-way ticket, and hoped that when I got there, I could find work with my seminars, that people would sign up. So I picked, found people that would be willing to host me, and then crossed my fingers and prayed. Petra was at one of those seminars, actually my very first one when I arrived in Belgium. And actually she helped save my life, because I went into a journey to the other side, which I wasn't coming back from. And so the whole group went into ceremony immediately, and Petra hadn't even been in one ceremony before, and she just sort of followed suit with everybody else and started singing, chanting, and drumming and whatever, and I was able to follow the sound back to the physical reality, because I was gone and couldn't get back. And so that was Petra's introduction to me. And she didn't even know what was happening as it was happening. So I thanked everyone and said, okay, that's what ceremony is about, is coming together and being in a circle and helping each other. And thank you for helping me. So that spring, I bounced around from place to place with a little seminar here, a little seminar there, with just enough money to get back home again. Then I had another big trip planned. There was the elders gathering in Greenland for 2017, and I had promised myself 2 years ago that I would go to that, but I didn't know how I was going to be able to. So I had to do some really creative financing again, and find some sponsors in Iceland who would put on a seminar and pay me in advance so I could buy plane tickets to Greenland and back again. And just flying on a wing and a prayer. My whole life has been flying on a wing and a prayer. And coming back to Canada and having to move to the wilderness, I had planned on having my own place. That didn't work out. So my daughters took me in, and I'm still here, still looking for my own place. Or maybe I'm not supposed to have my own place. Maybe I'm supposed to do like Lily and just travel around from place to place. I'm still waiting to see what that's supposed to do. And then in the fall, I booked myself in 10 weeks in Europe, and crossed my fingers that people would sign up for some of my seminars. And some of the seminars actually got canceled. So there were long periods of time where I didn't even know where I was going to sleep, and where I was going to make my money, and how I was going to provide for myself. But people took me into their homes, and they I made exchanges with my paintings, and made exchanges with my ceremonies and with my teachings. And they took me in and cared for me and supported me. And even though each time I set myself up for a dark journey, because I didn't know where this tunnel was going to lead, at the end of every dark tunnel that I went down, there was light at the end of that tunnel. There were friends. There was a circle. And that's what this is. I guess we're getting to this point, is the circle. And I'm a part of a Ngangak circle, which I go to those regular meetings and contact with other participants in the circle. And then we have little mini circles. I have a circle with Anya, and her friends in her area. I have a circle with Linda and our friends here in Canada. And I'm going to be starting a circle with Petra in Belgium, and growing in another direction there. And it's the circle that that keeps us going, that supports us. And it's the circle that is the light at the end of the dark tunnel. Every day we have these challenges and demons that from past, whether it be this life past or past lives past, that haunt us. And we get up in the morning and wondering, how am I going to ever get through this day? And then one of you out there in the world will send me a message and saying, you inspire me, or you make me smile, or, some positive remark like that, that just, okay, I can do it. I can do it another day. I can keep going, because it's this circle of friends and circle of people that keep me going, and face those challenges. And I fall down a lot. I cry a lot. But each of you at one point have picked me up and set me back on my feet and said, you can do it. Just keep going. And as my good friend Dan Creeley in Chicago is saying, just keep showing up, Gail. Just keep showing up. And so that's what I do, is I just keep showing up. And that's with your aid, with friends all over around the world that tune in and join me and comment and support me with just their love and their appreciation. It keeps me going, keeps me getting up every single morning. And so that's my reflection for 2017, and we'll 2018, who knows? I've all kinds of great things happening with Christoph and with Petra and whoever else comes along and says, hey, Gail, do you want to come over here? All right, I'll buy myself a plane ticket and I'm there. So thank you all. And what I want to do is say blessings to everyone that has been in my life for this year and all the years previous. It keeps me going. I love you all. Thank you.